This song deals with a breakdown in a relationship and a quest to repair the fracture before it gets any wider. Joe and I initially wrote the song, which came together in a conventional sort of method. Scrapped together a few riffs, got a rough melody line, and the rest just sort of fell into place.
As always, my input came right at the end of the song writing process. When I first heard this song, what struck me about it was the fact that it was another super consistent track. I think that's one of the things that really stood out to me about all of these songs. All of them were delivered to a very high standard musically and from a songwriting perspective, which made my contribution to the project a lot easier to deliver. This song certainly moves ahead at a steady pace and doesn't overstay its welcome. It's actually not as easy as it seems to write a short song that makes sense musically. There's always that temptation to add more elements to a short song and to stretch it out somewhat. So this song at, I think it's about 3 minutes 45 seconds, is a real whirlwind and a masterstroke in my opinion. Everything has its place, everything moves along at a steady clip, and nothing is left out. In my book, that's pretty hard to accomplish when you're putting together any song. Knowing when to stop adding ideas and knowing when a song is complete, especially a short banger like this one, is quite difficult. So well done to Dave and Joe for arranging this track. As for the keys, they're pretty straightforward in terms of composition. From memory, I think I had to dumb down the content a little for the verse, just to get it to fit a little bit better with the vocals. I'm particularly fond of the keys in the chorus. There's a quick little melody in there that I just love. Very happy with that. As always, my approach to this song was to write complementary keyboard parts that sounded like they tuck in nicely and fit the tune. Nothing too flashy or outstanding in this track from me keyboard wise. I basically just focused on delivering what the song needed.
Writing songs is hit or miss sometimes. With this particular song, I just feel the chorus doesn't quite hit the mark for me, which is totally my fault because I buggered it up. But look, apart from that, aside from that, I like the song. I think the song sounds good, but just that part could have been better. So overall, look, I'm fairly happy with it.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this song. Like I said earlier, it's not easy to write short songs, especially when the song is on the progressive side of the tracks musically. You just tend to keep wanting to add more and more parts for some reason. But this song is arranged perfectly. Everything sounds like it belongs. Everything flows perfectly. It doesn't overstay its welcome, and the song just works. Another thing that I'm super happy about, and it's something that I'm really impressed with when I listen back to all of these songs, is the mix. I don't think the casual listener really understands how much work goes into getting this type of music to sound this good. There's countless hours of work that goes into getting all the different elements to sit properly, and the real art is in knowing what needs to be tweaked. With every release, I think the quality of our recordings, the arrangements, the songs in general, and of course the mix have gotten better and better which is a credit to Dave. It's quite a thankless task, and I think he deserves a lot of respect and recognition for all that hard work. So that's it for this track. Thanks for tuning in and listening. We appreciate it greatly. Thanks for sharing and following our progress. And thanks to everyone for their kind words and support. You're all awesome. We'll catch you again next month when we crank out another track. Until then, thanks again.